Zay, this is for you, man. That's right up here on the screen. Should the Lakers trade Westbrook or AD?
Oh man, I thought the Lakers were doing too much from the beginning, man. I thought when they
was just out here just hitting the A button on the 2K screen.
Like they was just doing too much, bro. And when they let go of White Chocolate Caruso, man, I'm like, what the hell are y'all doing? Let go White Chocolate. I'm glad we got him. But like, let go White Chocolate. And that's when I knew like they weren't committed to building their team while also keeping what they already had. They just revamped the whole roster. They got older, they got slower, and then LeBron thinks that he's gonna be able to flick that little, you know what I'm saying, go what do you call it, 0 dark 30 when it's playoff time, and he's in danger of not even making the play-in. So
LeBron 100 years old in basketball years.
Man, bro, and he's not even jumping like he used to. But nevertheless, to answer your question, I do think that they should trade Westbrook. They can get some key pieces for key youthful pieces.
But do you think they'll get a big return for Westbrook given how he's been playing?
Yes,
he's been playing better. He's been playing.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. I'm kind of sort of on the cusp of saying yes to AD, but he's still AD at the end of the day. You can't just say yeah to AD. But he's injury prone, man. He's going to give you about 60, maybe 50 to 60 games per season. And God forbid he has a big, like astronomical injury like an ACL. Then he smoked. He smoked. But Westbrook, you can get some pieces for Westbrook, man. You can get something for Westbrook.
Where I'm at with it, I thought that the Lakers, I thought that roster was dope for 2014. For 2014. I think, but to answer the question, I think it's too soon. You don't want to wait too late, but I think it's too soon because I do believe that they have enough experience and maybe enough grit and enough dog in their individuals. Like Westbrook. Westbrook is a dog. Like AD mentally, when he's got it turned up, he's a dog. I think it's too soon. I think you get him. I think you give him a little bit more time, and I think you ride it out. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, next year, guess what? All you motherfuckers got to go.
They get a year. LeBron get a year older. LeBron ain't trying to lose years.
Absolutely.
Now LeBron knocking on 40 next year.
Damn it.
Yeah, like absolutely. I definitely agree. I don't think they'll get a crazy. I don't think they'll get a dope enough return for Westbrook, and because of that, I think you kind of married to him. I think you'll get a better return for AD for obvious reasons, but I think even now, AD's perception is kind of like dwindling. You know what I mean?
Agree.
So I think you kind of just stuck, and I think you really just got to figure it out. And as somebody in the comments just said, I actually agree with that. I think you really want to see them healthy at full strength before you really make that judgment.
Son, look at what the NBA is right now. Look at what the NBA is. The Dubs went young. Look at them. The Phoenix Suns went young. Look at them. Milwaukee kind of young, kind of sort of young. Look at the Cavaliers. Look at all these young teams. The young teams in the NBA are thriving.
I was gonna say the older teams.
It's the older teams that's going to the back of the bus now, bro.
Yeah, and you also gotta look at and I definitely, because I don't want to spill over into she said what she said, as you guys can see at the bottom of the ticker.
Right.
But I definitely something has to be said for the level of player that are on those teams, right? On the teams that's getting older, like just for the sake of keeping it consistent with the Lakers, you have LeBron James. Like, honestly, are you really going to rebuild with youth with LeBron James knocking on year 19? You know what I mean? Brooklyn, you got KD, James Harden also getting a little older while still in their prime, but also getting older. Are you really going to rebuild with a youth movement with those guys? Chris Paul is kind of different because Chris Paul is a unicorn. And he's a different type of player.
About building on LeBron, though, most teams, as a player gets older, he usually is willing to take a back seat to younger players. LeBron doesn't have that mentality as a player to take a back seat. So it's debatable, but think about how many people have taken a back seat to go and be a piece.
So do you think that because I feel like with him going through all of these injury issues that he's going through this year, that this might make him a little bit more amenable to taking a backseat to a younger player? Do you think that could be the case?
It's supposed to be AD.
AD not dependable. AD is
not.
AD.
You know what I mean?
AD is deferring to him.
Like
That's
that's
supposed
supposed.
30-point games for the last 8 or 9 games.
Yeah, that's supposed to be AD, and so when it's not AD, now you have what you have now. Like within, I'm not a Laker fan, but I'm pretty sure like Laker fans that
I'm a Laker fan.
they probably they probably be pulling your hair out like, bruh.
Nah, it's the Bulls
what I mean?
win. I'm straight. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all know what?